Hello everybody, welcome back to another itzgreenforever video, and today we're going to be unboxing the 8BitDo Pro 2. And yes, I am real, I am actually a real person, I am not just a random voice. So yeah, Merry Christmas, and, well, yeah, I already explained. So this is the 8BitDo Pro 2, it is pretty much just the latest 8BitDo controller, and it's a sequel to this, the 8BitDo Pro Plus. Yeah, the lighting kind of sucks, I'm sorry. So, yeah. So, let's unbox. So, it like slides out. And we'll just put that there. And then, there's... Oh, sorry. So now you can open this up. And here's our controller. So I actually got the PlayStation style instead of just the regular black style that I got for the 8BitDo Pro 2. I'll just set that down there. So here's what we got. We have the controller. So here we have the 8BitDo. Oh wait, let me take off that sticker. Here it is. So I'll do a close-up. So basically what we're gonna do in this video, we're gonna discuss the controller itself, compare it to the 8BitDo Pro Plus and the Nintendo Switch Pro controller. So yeah, first of all, what's new? So as we can see, well, there's this profile button, which I'll explain shortly. And on the back, there are these two back paddles and this switch. Sorry, I'm using the camera to like push it. So yeah, and of course it has a removable battery. So now it's comparison time. So let's see the difference. So of course I got two different colors, but the colors don't really matter. So these are pretty much 90% the same. So can see, yeah, so I already discussed what's different. There's this like profile button, and pretty much what you can do is like save a profile on the Ultimate software. So you can like, if you like press 1 and then you have like a first profile, so you can have like this button be R, and yeah, this one does not have that. And also this has back paddles, this one does not. And, you know, syncing is harder, because, like, I didn't really have a problem syncing this to other platforms, but I heard a lot of people do. So, yeah, and now it is time to compare it to the Switch Pro controller. I feel like most people are gonna get this for the Nintendo Switch, just because, yeah. So, of course, the D-pad and the analog stick, wait, that is not the right, okay, here. So these two. So it's kind of like, so the D-pad is lined up with the buttons and the analog sticks are lined up. But here it's offset, like the Xbox controller. So they have pretty much the same button layout, it's just like different things. But like, yeah, it has analog sticks, D-pad, start select, YB, XA, shoulder buttons, except, so on the Pro 2, since this is also a PC controller, it has analog triggers where like there's more travel. Whereas on the Switch, it has just one button. And also, so this has motion controls, or I don't know why I hold. So they both have motion controls. They both have rumble, but the Switch has HD rumble, but this just has regular rumble. And this has NFC for Amiibo, but this doesn't, which I guess makes sense. That's probably like proprietary technology. So yeah. Anyways, let's go move on to the Ultimate software. But first, before we do that, I would like to show the 8BitDo Ultimate software app on iOS, because they recently made it on iOS. There we go. Click. So now you can change button mapping. Oh, you have to switch modes. And also new firmware. Okay, I'll do that later. Okay, I'll do it on switch mode. So yeah, you can pretty much just... So the buttons are, well, you missed it, but they were lighting up. So now, button mapping. Okay, again. So yeah, you can pretty much just change a lot on your phone. But since it doesn't look that good, I'll just move on to the Mac version. Okay, here we are in the Ultimate software. So we have the options of changing it for Windows, Switch, or Android. So I'm just going to do Switch for today to showcase. So I actually want to change this profile, so I want them to be turbo buttons, because, yeah. I just like turbo buttons. And I think that's it. I don't really think I'm gonna need one for... So yeah, you can pretty much just change the dead zone, and you can also swap the sticks, so you can also swap the D-pad and left stick. So yeah. Anyways, triggers. So we can like do trigger sensitivity. Vibrations, you can change like the vibration, so if you can hear. Yeah, and macros. So basically like you can assign a macro to, so you can have it be like do a, and then yeah, I'm not really gonna do any macros because I don't really want any macros. I first started testing the 8BitDo Pro 2 with some games. So first was Sonic Winter Adventures. So this is pretty much just a hack of Sonic 1 where, well, it's winter. And then we have Sonic Pocket Winter, which is a hack of the Neo Geo Pocket Color Sonic Pocket Adventure, but winter. Yeah, if you can tell, this is all Christmas hacks. And then also we have Super Mario Bros. 2 Christmas Edition. I think the name is pretty self-explanatory, you know. It's Mario 2, but yeah, Christmas. And since this game has controller support, I decided to test it with Friday Night Funkin' because this controller is PlayStation themed. The arrows in the game are PlayStation themed, so why not? And then I tested it with Super Mario Maker 2 because that's another 2D game. And yeah, I kind of died. And then with Sonic 2 on the Sega Genesis Online app, because yeah, yeah. And then I demonstrated the turbo functionality that I used to, and then yeah, I used the BLJ. So yeah. And that is the review of the 8BitDo Pro 2. This is a very good controller. I don't really have a rating system. It's just bad, kinda bad, good, or kinda good, good, really good, excellent, amazing, outstanding. So this is pretty amazing. I really like what it does. So also one thing I forgot to mention, so with the 8BitDo, with the app, you can actually use the app while it's like connected to a system. So you can like change the button mapping while you're playing, so that's really convenient. So yeah. So should you get this controller? I say it depends. If you already have the 8BitDo Pro 2, then you're not gonna need another one unless you want another one. If you have the 8BitDo Pro Plus, I don't really know. Like, unless you really want all the new features or your 8BitDo controller is just kind of breaking. It's like, yeah, mine, the B button is kind of broken because I used it in Mario 64 too much. And if you have so yeah, if you want to upgrade, you can. That's what I did, but you don't have to, like, unless you really like the new features, because like there's definitely new features, but it's not a lot. And if you have a Switch Pro controller, again, it depends. Maybe you want the cool Pro functionality. Other controllers like the Power A have that, but yeah. If you're like if you like mostly play retro games and you have this, or like you just don't have a Switch controller that aren't the Joy-Cons, and you want one, then I would really recommend. There's also the 8BitDo SN30 Pro, which is pretty much this without analog sticks. And obviously there's the previous one, but I don't really know why you would get that one if this one exists. So yeah, that is my review. Thank you all for watching. Merry Christmas and goodbye!